You want to copy a culture, but you don't want to copy the behaviors of that culture. I'm a child who was born in Kisumu, grew up in Kibra. I grew up with different people. I ended up being also growing up in Mombasa. Then I studied abroad. There are some things I've copied. There are some things, there's a way I look like a Kamba, there's a way I look like a Kikuyu, there's a way I look like a Costarian. But I'm copying what I think can take us far. Why do you go copy the Constitution, but Constitution cannot be implemented without behaving like those people? So we have to do this. So for me, the question is, we were not supposed to evolve health. If I would be president, I would set up the Health Service Commission. Look, Teacher Service Commission to take care of teachers. It could sort out that issue. And then the Health Service Commission will empower many stakeholders. For example, you bring all those stakeholders who are shouting and doing demonstration, you would put them to be represented in that Health Service Commission. Mm-hmm. Then even we can avert the doctor's strike every now and then. Why should we have a kind? You know, when a doctor is on the street, do you know what communication has with the patient in the hospital? Can you imagine, Fred, the day you are sick, that's the day you're seeing doctors doing mandamano. And this is happening to Kenyans. It's not happening to strangers in this country. So for me, the Health Service Commission needs to be done. And then I like the fact that they are quoting the freedom and the rights that the CS Treasury has in this system. Fred, when everybody wants their freedom, nobody can live in this country. It is created that freedom for a wolf is death for a sheep. A wolf has a right to eat any animal, isn't it? Just like a lion. So CS Treasury and let's say Treasury itself has a right to come with any system. But when Kenyans see Treasury as a wolf, then the governors are going to be the sheep, which the wolf will feed on. So as far as I'm concerned, public persuasion is supposed to take place between these people. The president should not go and start dictating. Leadership is about followership. People, friends, should follow you. Where you are at home in your family, people should admire you that they say, if you say left, they go left. If you say right, they go right. But if people have lost trust in you, so the second solution I have, because I don't want to vent, this government headed by William Ruto needs to get the Kenyans' trust. Fred, without trust, you cannot even have a meal with somebody, because even if they'll put poison for you. So they are not trusting, one, that this procurement will ensure that the president does not put his cronies to get the tender. That's the first fear they have, and it's legitimate. The second fear they're having is that operational failure, because other systems being done, SHA has been an issue in the implementation, isn't it? These people have come with system after system. And then what's happening is that the president is in State House, but these governors are running a hospital where the doctor in the hospital, you find that you are ordering Panadol and the system failed, so you can't order it. And let me just explain a little bit, Fred, if you give me more time. When we came with devolution, I sit in the board of the Archdiocese of Nairobi, overseeing over 63 health facilities in Nairobi County, in Nairobi Diocese. Now, immediately devolution took place, CEC for health for counties were trying to order medicine for their counties. They didn't even know which kind of drugs are needed for which kind of hospital, because before the procurement was being done by the CS Health and PS Health. Because we know that in a fully fledged hospital, you might need you might just need what's called essential medicine. In a smaller one like clinics and healthcare, you may need basic. So they need to know that. So you are procuring medicine, which is not even commensurate with the thing. So the system has always failed, Fred. So if you go to the e-procurement, the following issues are there. In systems, we talk about garbage in, garbage out. So if corruption is at the national level, even at the county level, whether you change procurement from the national level to county level, that corruption will take place. And evidence is the following. The Controller of Budget, in yesterday's statement, flagged State House for spending 2.2 million shillings in printing per day. Those figures are there. Actually, I can even read them here. How can you be able to spend that? And they say that 800 million in printing per month. You get me? 1 billion advisors to the president. So the president is telling us, I want you to come to this system for efficiency, isn't it? In State House where our father lives himself, he cannot live by those words. The second question I have, who built this system? I've done my research. The system has been built by Treasury, supported by World Bank, but they have taken another organization who has built this system for him, isn't it? That organization is based somewhere in Nigeria. You get me? That organization, it is William Ruto's organization. Now, we go to KRA system that clears even people to come bring vehicles here to pay taxes. That system has been built by a firm that only William Ruto knows. You go to SHA, it was another firm that only him knows. This is state capture fraud whereby everything is entering a system where it's owned by an individual. And these are issues we have. E-procurement is not going to work because the last thing is that the intention of the thing does not happen. And I want to end by saying, you cannot be able to come in and you want to talk about efficiency if you can lead by that example.
All right.
And I want the president to come out clearly because they have flagged the expenditure in State House to have been overboard.
Okay.
How can he prove that he wants to bring efficiency in the county government when he cannot bring efficiency in his home, which is State House? As far as I'm concerned, you lead, others follow. Follow me as I follow Christ. If you take the route going to the devil, I'll stop following you. Okay. So governors are simply saying, if you want efficiency, we follow you as you follow efficiency.
And the governors could be right based on Article 189 on cooperation between national and county governments on their relationship. Part 3 of their